did you know about Streamloots before joining the tournament?
I did. I've actually been signed up for Streamloots for a while.
Okay. You can check us out.
Just due to life and everything, I haven't had my stream. I stay consistent for a couple months, and then unfortunately something
Life
job
happens.
or something comes up, and I have to take time off. So I have a very small community.
Yeah,
and you know, when you have a small community, it comes down to bit subs or these other options, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Streamloots just wasn't something that took off on my channel yet. Now, I can say with this tournament and the options where you guys were giving packs away and things like that, more people definitely took part in that.
Good.
And they got to see what that service that you guys offer. So
yeah,
I could anticipate some in the future, you know, just cards here and there.
No, that's really good info.
Some other streamers really doing some cool things with that. So
it's some really great stuff you can do with it.
It's a cool feature. Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, that's neat. And so you've signed up for a long time, but then you just haven't used it because you felt like your community wasn't big enough for it to
well, it's always been there.
Yeah.
It's always been there as an option, right? It's always been something that, you know, they can exclamation point Streamloots in my chat and get the link, and they can go check it out. You know, it's the overlay's always been there. You know, it's always been there. It's just not something that has been jumped on. You know,
that's fair.
You know? So this was a good feature on the stream to see what people can goof around with and make me do type stuff.
I'm glad we could help you like show your community more about how it worked and maybe incentivize them to maybe start using it more.
It's a lot of fun. It, you know, they get you on some of those at really bad times. And
yeah, so the cards, did they make it tough on you during the tournament?
I think the toughest part of it is I've only recently played Sea of Thieves. I'm going on my 4th month now, so I'm relatively new to the arena, kind of. I did a lot of practicing before I was starting to get into the arena before the tournament that was announced. I thought, oh, this will be fun to do. And so it was more so the arena can be very chaotic, especially when I was pulling, you know, community members, crew members, from different, they were already on existing NAL teams. So they all each had their own things like they'd like to do. And we pulled them all together with me, who's new to the arena. And so it's a lot of chaos because we're all not used to the same calls, right? And then someone slapping down, hey, you need to go change your outfit right now when we're in the middle of a battle. I'm like, wait, what? Or fire yourself off in a cannon, right? Or something like that. It was just, it would happen, and I'm just like, well, I gotta stop what I'm doing and go do this, you know. And my crew was very understanding, and they were giving. We had a lot of good laughs and stuff.
Yeah, so they reacted pretty well to the usage of them.
Yeah, especially with the costume change, because I already play the Chungus character, right? The big character that looks goofy as all get out, anyways. And it's very difficult for me to find an outfit that I even like. And so to force me to switch out of an outfit that I've worked on for so long and makes him look good to something that was absolutely atrocious was just...
You're like, I worked so hard to perfect my outfit, and now I have to look like this.
It's like now it's a mixture of stuff.
Were you able to make it back again?
Oh yeah. I mean, I finished. I wasn't gonna go back down and change again, so I just finished the battle looking like absolute garbage. But you know what? The outfit does not affect your cannon fire. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. And you seem to be. I mean, you got 2nd place, right? So you did really good considering.
We did. You know, it was really interesting when the teams were announced. We kind of were looking at all the teams and trying to figure out, because again, they're NAL players. They've been friends of mine since I started playing Sea of Thieves. And so we started to like scout, and we're like, okay, who are we up against, right? And it's really interesting. Before we even played the first game, the team who won, we said was going to be our biggest competitor. Yeah. Like we fought against him before. We know he's got an excellent crew. Yeah. They're great in the arena. And so we're like, that is what we have to aim for, is to beat that, because we know he's gonna put up big numbers. And he did. He put out extreme numbers.
He kicked everyone's butt.
Yeah, huge. And we both one thing I noticed that was called out was the tournament because of the way Sea of Thieves does updates, the tournament unfortunately went over top of an update which had a significant arena change in it.
Changed
and
things,
I know a lot of people made comments about that, and what was really interesting was at least the top 2 teams, we had all our games in before that was even done. So we were with the lower resources, having
and you
to
still
pay
did
for
really
the
good
sync and stuff like that, and we still were, because it's the way that a lot of things in Sea of Thieves is, a lot of people think things are unfair or this isn't cool or whatever. It's like, it's part of the game. Like, you may not like it, but if you want to maximize your points, if you want to win, you have to utilize the things that are in the game, whether you like them or not. And quite frankly, in the arena, it's Cannon Simulator 2020 is what it is. And so if you're going after the chest, if you're going for boards and player kills, you're not going to put up
get enough points.
You've got to disable a ship and just farm them. I mean, we had mini games where we would disable that ship, send 2 people over, we would keep them dead and bucket them to keep their ship alive to get more and more points, because that's just how you do it. A lot of people think that's cheating, whatever, but it's part of the game, and that's in a competitive thing, you got to use everything to your advantage. So
the rules were get as many points as you can, add them up, and the totals are the totals.
And that's ultimately how Sea of Thieves determines the winners in the arena anyways. Top team in points wins.
Exactly.
So
and that's how they determine it, and that's how they've created the game. Then you just need to play to the strengths of the game.
100%.
Work with that. So
100%.
I think you guys did great
100%.
with that.
Yep, we had a good time.
So you said your crew was pretty cool about you having to do goofy stuff while you're competing.
They were. In fact, I want to say during the games, when we were either loading up or one of my crew members was dead, they were playing cards.
Nice.
And I'm sitting here like, are we serious right now? We've got regular viewers playing cards, and now you guys, we're trying to get maximum points. You guys are playing cards. I think I had one like switch my weapons or no weapons. In an arena, no weapons. That's kind of challenging.
I guess you gotta be on the cannon or driving the ship or something.
That's right. And actually, I think I misunderstood the no weapons because I believe when I saw that pop up, I assumed no weapons, period. So no cannons, no nothing.
Okay, the cannons were technically still allowed.
And I was repairing the ship and bucketing and doing everything else for the, I think, 2 minutes that it is. And then later I came back and I'm like, oh, I could have used the cannons, but that just adds to the fun.
You learn,
Right.
It was for fun, to help you guys learn about Streamloots and hopefully have your community understand it more while also playing a game you love. So.
I was scared to get the chase a pig thing because I know there's animals in the arena, but based on the geographical location that the arena is taking place in, finding one of those islands
could be impossible almost.
Would be challenging.
Luckily you didn't have that card played, so you're good.
I did not have that.
It was probably legendary anyway, so.
Probably.
Be like, no, you don't want that one. In normal modes, that's better, but in arena it's like really debilitating.
That not horrible.
Or swimming to the next island. That card is
swimming
tough.
To the next island. That one's not too bad
in arena.
It can be depending on where you are, but fire yourself out of a cannon. Now, prior to the update, when the mermaids were so bad in arena, that could have been a problem. But I don't know if I might have got that one once, but got lucky. But the chasing the pig was the one I was scared.
You're terrified of.
That was 100% terrified to get that.
Nice. Well, at least we kept you on your toes. Even if you didn't have to fully do everything, it's still that's cool. All right, well, that was a lot of good info about the tournament. Do you have anything else you'd like to say about the event or how it went, how you felt?
We had a great time. We had an absolute great time. In fact, one of the things that I'm working on right now is I distributed the codes to all my my crew members so they could use them.
Good.
I'm working right now with an artist to get jerseys made for all of them.
Nice.
So I'm gonna buy everyone a jersey that took part, because they took time out of their days to help with this.
Put up with you.
That was one of their normal play times a lot of times. So we're gonna get everyone jerseys that have a nice skull logo or pirate thing on it and stuff like that, so everyone has a memory of
Be like,
the 2020 Streamloots Arena tournament. So
that's so sweet.
We can't wait to put those on.
That's great. And that's actually an interesting idea. Maybe in the future we could offer something like that as a prize.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
cool.
know as a streamer, I love things to either hang on my wall
Yeah.
or wear. You know, that's my thing.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
shirts are so popular, like, or a hoodie or something. Yeah. So.
Zip up hoodie.
We definitely will improve
hoodie,
if we do more tournaments like this from your guys' feedback.
And the other thing that we were sitting there talking, because obviously my crew was part of the NAL, is if Rare, you know, because Rare doesn't necessarily, I guess the best word is say sponsor tournaments, right? You know, but for the NAL and the Athena, I can't remember what they call it. The Athena,
I think.
Yeah, that thing that just went on with the streamers. They don't necessarily sponsor it, but what they do is they provide support where they can get all the boats onto one thing. So it's like every, you know,
custom server, basically.
Obviously with 15 teams, that's a lot of teams. You would have to organize that. But for the NAL, for example, they provide a prize support, not necessarily to give away or to give to the winner, but more so to give out to the chat, right? So if you guys hosted something big, they oftentimes give out codes. The NAL gets codes for the Obsidian Capstan, which is one of the rarest items out there. Like the only way for a long time you could get it was to win a tournament that they hosted. So
that's cool.
That was something that we thought about as maybe something for you guys in the future if you wanted to do it again. Maybe having,
we're trying to get in talks with them a little bit and see what we can do together.
I know they're a great company and they love giving out codes for special events. I just got done with a St. Jude's charity stream where they gave we had a lot of streamers, both, I mean, people who've never streamed before but wanted to help pop in, and every single streamer got an Obsidian 6-pack to give away. Not for themselves, but to give away to people in chat if you hit your milestone.
Wow.
So I mean, I can tell they're a company that absolutely loves to help, you know, promote their game, promote their events, and do.
They know how important the streamer culture is, and
absolutely.
That's great. More brands need to learn that.
So
that's so cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk to them a little bit and see.
Yeah, because we had a blast. We had an absolute blast.
Good. I'm so glad.